Hey everyone, this is Taylor Sharp for Best Buy Canada's plug-in blog, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Babybrezza Formula Pro Advanced, which is the second model to come from Babybrezza. It is an upgrade to their original Formula Pro machine. I've been using this thing for the past few weeks, and I've been using the original Formula Pro for months, ever since our son was about 2 months old. So let's get into it. In terms of setup, first when you take it out of the box, you want to give it a thorough clean. You're going to want to take apart the powder hopper. You're going to want to take out this spout assembly, and this thing comes out into two parts. And you're going to want to take off this stand and all of the mechanisms inside the powder hopper that spin and allow the powder to be mixed with the water inside the spout. You're going to want to put all of that stuff in a soapy sink with warm water, and you're going to want to give it a thorough clean. On the Babybrezza, the Formula Pro Advanced, back here is the water tank, and the water tank on this model is actually dishwasher safe. So you can take this thing, you can pull it right off. There's a bit of water in there right now, and you can put this thing right in your dishwasher, which is a great improvement from the last model. Alright, so what we've got here is the Babybrezza Formula Pro all set up and ready to go. I've got a pretty standard 120 ml glass bottle here, and what I'm going to do is make a bottle. So first what you need to do is you need to set the water temperature, the temperature of the formula that you want to produce. So with that, you choose the temperature here. You can set warmer than body temperature, you can set room temperature, or you can set it to body temperature, which is what we always use. And that beep indicates, you see there's no flashing, that the unit is ready to brew the formula. There's also this water only button, which you can choose if you only want to dispense water and you don't want it to produce any formula, which is helpful, I guess, if you just want to create a warm bottle of water and then you want to mix it yourself or something like that. And then there is the powder type. So this you set pretty much only once, the first time you set it up. And for the formula we've chosen, which is just a Kirkland brand, then you select the appropriate type of formula, and the setting corresponds to that. Then you're going to set the size of the bottle that you're going to choose, so 120 milliliters. If you press and hold this button, it'll display the amount in ounces, and then you're ready to go. So all we need to do is push the start button. And there we have it. One warm bottle, all ready to go. It's warm to the touch, just feels like body temperature, and usually you give it a little stir, a little shake, just to make sure that everything is properly mixed. And then you can test it on your wrist to make sure that the temperature is okay and safe, and then you can give it to baby. So I also just wanted to show a little bit of a comparison between the Formula Pro Advanced on the left and the original Formula Pro on the right. So you can see right away that the Formula Pro Advanced is much slimmer, and the water tank is located in the back. So it takes up less counter space, which is awesome, because counter space is at a premium, at least in our household. But everything pretty much works more or less the same in terms of cleaning and setup and usage. There are fewer components inside the hopper that actually spin to make the formula mix with the water, so that's helpful when you're setting it up, and there's fewer things to clean. You have to clean all the internal components once a month to make sure that it's hygienic and not mixing around with your formula. And the other thing to note is that the Formula Pro Advanced has a little bit more in terms of, it's a little bit more digital. So when you look at the when you look at the screen on the Formula Pro Advanced, there's a little bit more going on. Obviously, there's it's better. It's backlit. There's more information there, and actually the error messages or icons that show up when things are amiss. Like if you were to pull out the little spout here, then it's going to show you a message on the screen, a very specific message on the screen that lets you know that the spout is out. There's other error messages that it'll show you, like when this thing is slightly ajar, it'll give you a message. When the water isn't yet heated up, it'll give you a different message. So there's lots of information. On the regular Formula Pro, it's a little more analog. You've got the temperature indicator here that will just basically flash yellow if it's either too hot or too cold, so it's not going to let you know exactly what's going on. There's a blue LED that shows up on the different bottle size or bottle volume amounts, which actually at nighttime is really bright, and when you're looking at it, you can't read the writing that is underneath here. So the fact that on the Advanced they've moved to this screen format, it's much more helpful. So there's just a few little tweaks they've done to the Advanced that are based on learnings from the original Formula Pro, and they've done a great job of putting it all together in a slimmer package that makes it easier to use and a little bit more enjoyable when you're making your formula 3, 4, or 5 times a day. So this is the Formula Pro Advanced. Hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to check out the full posting on the blog to get all the extra information. Thanks very much.